Liverpool have made a club record bid to replace Salah. Jürgen Klopp's 9-year reign at Liverpool came to an end after the 2023-2024 season ended. The legendary German manager bid farewell to the Anfield faithful on the final day of the season, with goals from Alexis Mac Allister and Jarell Quansah securing a 2-0 home win over Wolverhampton Wanderers. Sadly for Klopp, he was unable to end the season on a high with the Premier League trophy he undoubtedly craved. Liverpool finished the season in third place, 9 points behind Manchester City, who won their 4th title in a row, and 7 points behind second-placed Arsenal. However, the team beat Chelsea in the Carabao Cup last season, giving Klopp his last title as Liverpool manager. They were eliminated by Manchester United and Atalanta, the eventual winners of the FA Cup and Europa League. New manager Arne now has the task of conquering English football. It will be a big summer transfer window for the new manager, who will join from Feyenoord, and his new team has already been linked with a star who could be on his way to Anfield. The player in question is Real Madrid and Brazil international winger Rodrigo. Since the confirmation of Kylian Mbappe's transfer, the 23-year-old has been linked with a move to another club, and it could happen this summer. Indeed, reports from Spain are in this direction. According to reports, Liverpool made a £101 million offer to the Madrid club for Rodrigo's transfer this summer, but the Spanish giants turned it down. However, Liverpool are expected to make a club record second offer. According to reports, the Reds are preparing to make an offer of £126 million. In addition to the Reds showing interest in Rodrigo, Pep Guardiola's Manchester City are also reportedly considering a bid for the Brazilian. However, reports suggest that Los Blancos will definitely consider a deal. Rodrigo is one of the highest-rated players in world football, as confirmed many times by analysts and agents. Football scout Jacek Kulig described the Brazilian as simply incredible after scoring 5 goals in 4 games between March and April. Not only that, his manager Carlo Ancelotti praised Rodrigo after he scored 2 goals against Athletic Club in March. The legendary Italian manager stated that Rodrigo had a very high quality in his game and claimed that he was the most important player of the match against the Copa del Rey winners. It was still a very impressive season for the 23-year-old, who managed to score 10 goals and provide 5 assists in La Liga, with his team winning the title once again. He also scored 5 goals and assisted 3 in the Champions League. If he joins Liverpool this summer, Rodrigo could fill the shoes of their star player Mohamed Salah. The Egyptian wants to leave Anfield this summer, but according to the latest reports, the Reds do not want to let the Egyptian star go. Salah has been as impressive as ever in the 2023-2024 season, scoring 18 times in the Premier League and providing 10 assists. He also scored 9 goals in Europa League matches, taking his goal tally in a Liverpool shirt to 211. Rodrigo is an excellent ball carrier and uses his low center of gravity and sharp change of direction to get past players with ease. He averages 6 dribbles, 4 carries to the final third, and 3.2 carries into the penalty area per 90 minutes. In contrast, Salah averages only 3.5 dribbles, 1.2 carries into the final third, and 2.4 carries into the penalty area per 90 minutes. Rodrigo also proved to be a better dribbler in one-on-one situations. He averages 5.6 tackle attempts per 90 minutes and has a 2.3 completion rate compared to Salah's 2.7 tackle attempts and 0.1 completion rate per 90 minutes. However, as the stats reflect, Salah is a more creative outlet on the wing than Rodrigo. The 31-year-old averages 2.3 key passes, as well as 2 final third passes and 2.4 passes inside the penalty area per 90 minutes. In comparison, Rodrigo averages less with only 1.7 key passes, 1.6 final third passes, and 1.7 passes inside the penalty area. Salah is a more progressive player with 5.2 progressive passes compared to Rodrigo's 3.4. However, it is not impossible that both players will be in the same team at Anfield next season. They form a well-balanced winger duo. One of them is a ball carrier and the other a creator. The Brazilian can also play on the left wing, allowing both players to start in the starting 11 and is expected to add balance to Liverpool's attack before replacing Salah in the coming years. Bringing Rodrigo from the Santiago Bernabéu to Anfield this summer will be an expensive deal. However, Rodrigo's arrival will make Liverpool a more threatening side and will allow the 23-year-old to be the main man, rather than potentially spending more time on the bench with the signing of Mbappe. Liverpool could sign £68 million Van Dijk heir. Those expecting Liverpool to suffer a dramatic decline next season are likely to be disappointed. Arne has inherited one of the most talented and dynamic squads in the Premier League. It is true that Jürgen Klopp's departure has left a void that will never be filled, but Liverpool resurged last year, winning the Carabao Cup and spending the lion's share of the campaign fighting Arsenal and Manchester City for the title. There's undoubtedly work for FSG and Michael Edwards to do, but if Liverpool can overcome these difficulties, an exciting campaign could begin. Still, solving the centre-back problem will be key. According to football's relevant transfer experts, Liverpool are actively pursuing a deal for Lille's 18-year-old centre-back Leny Yoro. Real Madrid is also involved, and there is a bitter acceptance that Los Blancos can prevail. Obviously, Anfield has been beaten many times in recent years by Florentino Perez's team on the pitch and in the transfer room. With Joel Matip's contract expiring, Liverpool desperately need to strengthen the backline, and longtime Liverpool target Levi Colwill is a great alternative. According to sources, the Englishman is still on FSG's radar despite Chelsea confirming that they are not interested in any offers this summer. Last summer, Chelsea valued Colwill at around £68 million, and that price tag is still valid. Colwill enjoyed a solid season at Chelsea after spending 2022-2023 on loan at Brighton and Hove Albion, with Mauricio Pochettino predicting he could be one of the best centre-backs in England following his efforts on the South Coast. The 21-year-old centre-back returned to Chelsea last summer, targeting a starring role at Stamford Bridge, but injuries have seen him regularly deployed at left-back. This is of course a testament to his dynamism and versatility, but Colwill sees himself as a central defender, and Liverpool can offer him the role he craves. The Reds are promising Virgil van Dijk's understudy role, and they plan to give Colwill the shirt after the Dutchman. Colwill has previously been described by StatsBomb as the player most similar to the Liverpool captain. Colwill spent most of the second half of the season on the sidelines, but still managed to impress in 32 appearances in the 2023-2024 season. Obviously, the £100,000-a-week talent has some work to do before he reaches the level of a Dutch phenomenon, but the seeds of success are recognizable. He is a versatile player, and this will help him a lot in the coming years as he develops his style. Indeed, according to FBref, the defender ranked in the top 11% of his positional peers in Europe's top 5 leagues last year in shot creation, top 15% in carries forward, top 10% in successful interceptions, and top 6% in steals per 90 minutes. His solid, action-packed style blends beautifully with a masterful technical ability that places Colwill in the upper echelon of Premier League ball players. Colwill will play an important role for the slot and will be a credit to Liverpool's first team. When discussing the perfect new centre-back to join the fray at Liverpool this season, Jarell Quansah must be considered. However, the 21-year-old will still expect to play an important role in the new era on Merseyside, albeit in a secondary role. Described by scout Jacek Kulig as world-class material, Yoro is undoubtedly one of the most talented young players. But he also has a more traditional mold, ranking in the top 7% of centre-backs in pass completion and playing a safer, more secure game. In that sense, he is a bit like Arsenal's William Saliba. Colwill is arguably more assertive, but still has a solid defensive assurance that allows him to both protect the goal and influence forward sequences. Yoro probably has a higher ceiling, but Colwill has already showcased his talents and intelligence in the Premier League. Kulig has already hailed him as a player like Rolls-Royce. Although Van Dijk still has a lot left in the tank and will at least lead the first part of Slot's tenure, there is no doubt that the 33-year-old Dutchman will sooner or later enter the final phase of his Liverpool career. Colwill could therefore be the perfect replacement. If efforts to sign Yoro prove fruitless, Colwill is seen as a better option for an important role in Anfield's backyard.